Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for blockers. And the returner is stopped.
Man, Duke had that fucking game, bro. But yeah, they choked that shit off, bro. I can't lie about that. Houston, nice. I thought that shit was over.
First down here for the offense. Quarterback checking the play. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the left.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Quick completion to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. And David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion. So everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. He's
got another 25. Flying down the right side. And he'll take it to
Fuck, I'm talking about, boy. We can go up top now.
Touchdown, Gator. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. They're just about ready to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Looking for a productive play on first down. Complete to start this drive. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Now on second and short. They'll run it from the gun. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires
yes, sir.
And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Nah, I bounced that shit out that boy helmet. That's crazy.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Touch pass on the run. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. Sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally and handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative, Football is a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Pulls it in. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Gators have their offense in high gear. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. He's going to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Shit, bro. I don't have no time.
They can pick up a 1st without scoring. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
He wants to throw it again. Good timing. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
And the Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that. Flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Hard-hitting tackle.
Come on, RB.
The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Lagway.
There we go.
And he's got it.
There we go.
Florida. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul.
He got that shit off.
Points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They didn't get enough for the 1st down, so 4th down, clock running as they hurry to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Sends it downfield.
No, sir, man. Let's go, bro.
In their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
That's what you expect.
Bro, we got stuck on a fucking lineman. He was out of there.
Any extra yards, great tackle there.
He was fucking out of there.
Timeout is the 2nd one they've used this half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Scanning the field, it's flag way. Scrambling away.
Let me get, what the fuck?
Touchdown, Gator. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quick pass on the fly motion. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. At the 40, there he goes.
All right, keep fucking playing.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone.
Good
I know
tackle.
he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And
Let them throw it right, man.
Defense, they haven't given much.
Let them throw that shit right so we
Yeah,
can get that
nothing
shit.
has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Man, give me that shit, man.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Get off.
Shakes off the
Get off me.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
When the running back gets going and gets a head of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
How about that
Oh, that's
defense
me.
getting
I should have
back
stepped
there? He'll lose
outside.
a couple.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game, Pollock. Let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
And the defense drags him down.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to try to run the football down here close to the end zone, just not able to punch it in on that last 3rd down attempt. So now they've got 4th down at the 2-yard line.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. That last score sort of felt like the finishing touches on a great meal, didn't it, as they get ready to line up for the kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. That's caught. It's Scott. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go, bro.
Of the 3rd quarter, with the score, Florida 24, Ohio State 0.
second down here as they go back to work after the break.
42 Spider. Dino.
Looking for a man. It's Howard. Working that left side now.
Keep him in
He's
bounds.
run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup. and
Just make that tackle right there.
First down. New set of downs after that completion.
For the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. He tries to take.
Give me that shit, boy.
The
The fuck?
receiver was doubled and they picked it off. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. $24-0 with Ohio State. Made his ass get up out of here. That was the number 6 ranked player online. That's how we do this shit, man. It be like that sometimes, bruh.
Howdy. That's the greetings in these parts, and when you come to College Station, Texas, you know that the Aggies are ready to gig 'em. Kyle Field will be swaying and electric for this one.
We gotta hold it down. You know what I mean? We gotta hold it down, bro.
Ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
The only thing that I like about shit like that, bro, like when you use a tier 1 and lose, bro, in the rank points, you should lose a lot of points for losing to a tier 3, bro. Like I probably barely got any points for that shit. That's what I don't, you know. There really is no incentive to not use a tier 1 team. It's like you might as well. You don't hardly lose nothing for losing with them. And I'm a tier 3. I barely get points for beating one of their ass with a tier 1.
And it'll come out to the 25.
That's the thing they need to fix, bro. Like you should be, if you pick your tier 1 and lose to a lower tier team, you should be punished. And I should be rewarded. Yeah, that's how we do, Xander. You know what I'm saying? We expose shit, man. But I mean, yeah, if you quit, I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know if you should lose more for quitting or not, you know. But you should definitely, whether you quit, play the whole game out, lose, whatever, bro. You should definitely lose a lot of motherfucking points for that, bro. For losing to a lower tier team with a tier 1. That's how a lot of them motherfuckers get up there, bro. They're not good. They just use good teams.
The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Coming after it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Texas A&M going quickly. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you
what
had
you trying to
great
do?
offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
I'm about to say, he better not catch that shit.
Opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Yes, sir.
Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own.
Gators, I
territory like
appreciate
that.
you,
I
bro.
mean, they're
We just
treating
be
this
trying to
like
hold
it's
it
a
down
thing.
on here.
They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
We just little old Florida, you know.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down.
Feet down. There you go, huh?
Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. On to attempt the try. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then.
Yeah, bro. It's not what you thought, brother.
And he's
Nah,
wrapped up
brother.
after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few 1st downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense.
Okay, Wilson, down. We're not going to touch him?
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He caught it. They will
Easy money.
score. Touchdown, Gator. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
Oh, I got him at that time. Oh, my God.
Rolling his way through. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Texas A&M going up tempo.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
And the freshman
That's all right. Just rally to the football, man.
Technique in getting the man on the ground.
Just rally to the football.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. To the ground to try to pick up the first.
That gave him the first.
Keep this drive going.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration, so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
And the Aggies look to keep this drive humming. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give to the single back.
Shit, boy. Shit, Mo.
To the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just when they're looking run, now up top.
Yes, sir.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Reed.
I'm about to say, bro, knock that shit out, man.
That catch, their physical pass defense.
I'm right there.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Good throw.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. A&M comes back out with another first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver.
Give me that shit, boy.
Fires into traffic, intercepted.
Oh, we out of there. We out of there. Watch out, ref. Goddamn. We out of there.
Inside the 30.
Good shit, Cormani.
Touchdown, Florida.
GG's, bro. Oh, never mind. He's staying in here. He's staying in here.
Time interception return. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead.
My fault. I thought he was up out of here, man.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out.
Good tackles.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This should be the last play of the quarter.
Oh, he switched quarterbacks. Okay.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
Give me that shit, boy.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Hey, C. Harrison, bro, we got up out of there, bro. We got up out of there.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 21, Texas A&M.
Yeah, Xander, he got the message, bro. I done got that shit at time at 2-2, bro. That's not a good feeling right there. I ain't gonna lie. Ah, shit.
first and goal. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
Get in there.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way.
Longhorns, what it do, bro?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Yeah, Xander, I think we all been there, bro. Anyone who's honest, I think we've all been there, you know. Sometimes it's just not your game.
And he'll bring it back.
No.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
29 Philly. Razor.
On the run, it's Moss. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Texas A&M going quickly. Corners are walked up tight. On second down, wants to throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. Oh,
Dropped
man,
it.
he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On fourth down, looking for the completion.
He caught that?
Catch past the sticks. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. Lets it fly deep downfield. In the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point
Bruh,
is
oh
good,
my
but they're
God,
still
bro.
down 28-7. A very efficient
Just went over the top of both of us.
And the score comes on a 35-yard.
First off, I don't know how my safety didn't hit that shit. That's what's wild.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Yeah, that was a crazy ass 2 plays right there, bro. Cause what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Like, I could never get away with like some of this shit, bro.
I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke,
Bro,
don't
what
fix
the
it.
fuck?
You can
Why?
see the
Oh,
quarterback's
okay,
body
different
language.
play.
He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, picked off. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Did he just start
A
celebrating?
great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender?
Okay.
Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense.
Bro, I think we only got a couple more months, then that next one come out.
So my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive.
Yeah, Xander, you know what time it is now, bro.
You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
I think a motherfucker celebrated when he was down
26.
28 points. That's crazy. You know what time it is, no.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Second down coming up. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass.
Look at you, fucking bum.
Room at the 40. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused.
Yeah, soon we should start getting those like those videos telling us what the new features and shit gonna be and all that.
Before the defense even knows what happened.
To the air, it's Lagway. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Got him.
And it's caught.
Got him.
Touchdown, Florida. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So they got the touchdown. And as they
Hey,
pick
Gators,
off,
that'd be funny if
really
Florida's still
important
tier 3
for the
though.
defense to shut them down here. He'll call for the fair catch here. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in. Going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Damn, if they want to let me pick the ball. He was getting all type of crazy catches, but I can't pick that.
Want to be aggressive, and I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those defense.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the catch, he's got enough. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Bro, do y'all play a lot of people using Florida right now? I mean, I use them, so I wouldn't know. But do people even use Florida now?
Quarterback extends the play. He'll let it go down the right side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Gorilla. Get set, get set. Go, go.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's not afraid to go deep. And that ball is...
Let's see if we can make something shake right here.
bringing it back.
Couldn't make nothing shake. We couldn't make nothing shake, bro.
And that's how we end the first half.
See, yeah, I don't feel like people. I don't feel like a lot of people using motherfuckers now.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team.
Oh,
can
yeah,
allow
you're a
the
bum.
onside kick,
Skirt.
and they do.
You're a bum.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just have
You know what's
a
crazy? I
little
really don't see a lot of Oregon.
We're gonna come out now.
I don't match up a lot against a lot of Oregon. Texas barely. It's just a rotation of Ohio State, Georgia, and Bama. That's literally all I fucking play on this bitch, bro.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll start this drive with a pass. And they couldn't
Come
make
on,
connection
bro.
on the long shot.
So that's something like he's making dot passes to triple covered receivers and they catch it and I can't hit that.
Look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Firing to the end zone.
Motherfucker, get your ass mossed on.
Touchdown, Gators.
Get your
And the
motherfucking ass
pummeling
mossed
has
on.
started.
No user over there.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point was good.
Florida 42, Texas A&M.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, the only reason I really understand why people use Bama, I mean, I understand they're a good team, but their playbook is definitely nice. I'll give you that. But I play Bama like fucking 95% of the time, bro. I don't even have to look at their depth chart no more when I match up against them.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played.
I mean,
with
yeah,
played with
you
many
know.
quarterbacks that were just like, yeah.
That's an interesting,
hey guys, I got this.
interesting
Sorry about that. It was more. You should have ran a better
way
route.
to look at it.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Throws for the tight end.
Now we on that,
And
bro.
that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Yeah, Bama, Ohio State, Georgia, bro.
Both went haywire there,
Just a
but the
rotation.
timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection.
Bro, you let him
He
catch
gets
that.
those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Texas A&M.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know. That's why I don't know if people play with Florida because I play with Florida, so I don't match up with them. I matched up with them like 3 times maybe in a championship game. I need that pick right there.
Converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
I need that pick right there,
Yeah,
bro.
and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the back.
And they got him for the sack. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Feeling some heat.
Okay.
It's caught downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good. So
Yeah, when I match up against someone with like a lower tier team, I'm worried more about them than the people who play with tier ones. I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker knows something right here.
Find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Finds his man. It's Barber. Then they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10.
But you know, the reason I say Bama's the best team, bro, because I feel, you know, Ohio State and Georgia are better. But it's because of Milroe, the quarterback. And, you know, that's the most important position right there.
Inside the red zone. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the sophomore has to get that one out in front of his receiver.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far.
Yeah, Harrison, that's a fact, bro.
That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad
I remember one time I was in that
decisions.
fucking absolute hell game with Eastern Michigan, I think it was.
Multiple interceptions.
That motherfucker was killing me, bro. I think I won that shit by 3 points or something. I was like, what the fuck?
They keep attacking through the air. Fires left. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downfield anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Okay, ready?
It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line.
Come on, set.
No
He
fumble?
pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Texas A&M going quickly.
Cut it, cut it.
Looking for the score. It's in.
Damn, bro, you're not
He
gonna
was
pick that
shooting
shit.
for the end zone right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw
Nah,
that
yeah, that's a fact, bro. I don't think it's gonna be the same next year because Milroe gonna be gone. That motherfucker is straight glitch on this bitch.
After the incompletion, can they find a way to get these last 2 yards on 3rd and goal?
Come on, bruh.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! Lining up for the PAT.
I'm talking about you read it perfect, bro. And breaks the tackle. Get the fuck out of here.
Splits those uprights right in half. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive.
I mean, they're probably not gonna be dead. They're gonna have a good team. You know, it's Bama. But it's definitely not gonna be like how it is now. I think next year the tier 1 team is gonna be Texas or Ohio State.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Yeah, fucking Manning probably gonna be juiced up next year. And then Ohio State, you know, they're gonna have a good roster.
The running back and leave it with him. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Florida 42,
Yeah, Osama, that's what I'm saying. That I've been telling people next year South Carolina gonna be that team, bro. That's gonna be that secret team everybody using.
Audible. To the air. It's Flagway. He finds his man. And some room to work. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there?
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And he's
I mean, the best part of Tennessee in this game is they D-line.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on
And
the
I think all them
sideline challenging
motherfuckers,
this
well, at least the
offensive line,
best
and
one,
this-
27,
they've
Pierce,
got
he
the lead
graduated.
late now, and they know they're gonna
Or he's
continue
leaving.
trying to run the ball to
So
ice
I
it.
don't know. And then they need to change Tennessee playbook too.
I
I don't like all that wide shit, bro. I can't play with that shit.
Line getting set on second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Pass to 45. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The
Yeah, that motherfucker,
first
bro.
and 10.
You gotta watch that one. Every play, you gotta watch him.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And how about that?
But it's just like Ohio State, bro. You really can't run the ball, but number 91 in the middle. They got fucking 33, the white boy in the DN. Them motherfuckers be causing havoc.
This is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making the play.
The handoff to Johnson. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the
I mean, really, the only one Penn State really got is 11. That motherfucker, he just like 27 for Tennessee. Yeah, he'll fuck your whole game up. Shit. That'd be a big jump, bro, for Sap to be like that motherfucker. Sap gonna be nice, though. Sap nice now. And this shit, Sap be doing crazy shit. Yeah, about time that motherfucker quit. Damn, Saucy done won 31 straight games. That's crazy. Yeah, hey Harrison, I be trying to tell you, boy, that motherfucker Gators thing. That's what I be telling, like, bro, y'all gonna be a solid team, bro, but it's not gonna be crazy like how you think, man. But they got some good players though, cause Sap nice now, he be fucking shit up for me. But yeah, he not gonna jump to being like 27 next year, bro. That'd be wild.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake.
What you mean, Saucy? Just like Harrison? What you mean?
Weeks of additional practice.
No, yeah, this how I think it's gonna go, bro. I think next year or this year coming up, Florida it's gonna be a big improvement, bro. They might be, you know, one of the top teams in the conference, but I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. I think the next year, Lagway junior year, then you can start looking for the playoffs.
For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have noticed it. Yeah, it's crazy because both times I played Saucy, he played with Georgia, and we had good games. I won both games, but we had good games. It came down to like the last quarter. And then I remember you told me he played with Bama. I was like, what?
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped.
First round, yes sir. I mean, shit, yeah, you know, I mean, if they your nemesis, you gotta do what you gotta do. I think in the playoffs you can get matched up same team because that's the only times I played Florida. But other than that, bro, it's just Bama, 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 Georgia, Ohio State, Bama, 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 Georgia. The boy says Stephen A. Smith. I know Vanderbilt, bro. That's one of the sneakiest teams on here, bro.
The end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
That's one of the sneakiest teams on here. Gator, what you talking about? I'll be giving people passes, bro. What you talking about, bro? You're gonna have to clarify what you talking about, bro. I don't give it out no passes on here.
A first down for the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air, it's Lagway. It's complete on the right side. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Now on first down from the 28. He's looking to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends just so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. And
He
the
dropped him.
physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really,
Yeah.
about the
And he's running
Yeah. Skirt. Yeah.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Yeah, you know when you get to the playoffs, motherfuckers only using tier 1s, bro.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll bring it out. It's long. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone.
I mean, bro, when I'm supposed to not be friends with a nigga because he using Bama, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck. You see, I don't use them. I be exposing all these motherfuckers who pick tier 1s, bro. I expose their ass for the most part, you know. Sometimes someone will get me, but you know, I don't give a fuck, bro. It's not something I would do. But you already know I be talking shit when I bust their ass.
Wadded up in a bunch. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Finds a crease at the 20. Get in
That's
and
all right.
run,
Somebody catch him. We'll catch him. We got him. All right, good shit.
And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Dropping back, it's Milrow. Starting to feel a little pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
No, it's not a linebacker, bro. It's the hurt players. You know, the hurt players is all number 56.
Cool, collected, accurate.
It's probably a
so on and
receiver
so
or some
on.
shit.
A lot of times it's just smart, understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is.
Nah, yeah, the skill will make up for it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. I'll be busting these tier 1 motherfuckers' ass.
20, first and 10 from the 18.
But, you know, every now and then, though,
Maybe
Yeah,
some
thank you.
confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So
I
the
say, like,
decision
if
has
someone's
been
a
made
bum
and the coach will take
and
the
they play with a
penalty.
tier 1, you got a lower tier team, it's no problem. You know what I'm saying? But if you get, like, a real good motherfucker who know the game and shit like that, and they play with a tier 1 team, that's when you know, you in for a hell game right
Here
there.
comes the offense on first down.
But a lot of motherfuckers who pick tier 1s are just bums. They got to do that to compete.
From the gun. Looking to scramble. And to
Don't let
rid
them
of
get
it.
that away.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw. It's Milrow. Steps away to find some room.
Bro, how does he keep throwing the ball away? Can we get to him?
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Pocket starts to collapse. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Alabama quickly back to the line. Wide out in motion. Turning to the running game on first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
We're going to be solid.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision.
Thank you.
And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They're working that left side. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
And how about this offense? A big situation on fourth and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
Not yet. I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna say he better than Henry, but I mean, yeah, Milrow can't. He really can't throw the ball, bro. That's what I'm saying. In this game, how he be, you know, all the running and breaking tackles and shit. I understand that. But the way they be trying to act like Milrow can really throw the ball, you be like, bro, get the fuck out of here. He's never done that shit in his fucking life.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process.
No, yeah, I agree with that, though, bro. That motherfucker, he can run the ball. He cannot fucking throw.
Still some work
I
to
don't like
do
this.
after
This
that
game be
last
showing too much love to
second
him,
down.
bro.
Quarterback checking off. Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Yup.
He's out past the 35. All kinds of running room. He's
Yup.
at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gator. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing.
And this sophomore able to reach.
See what I'm saying? Like, that motherfucker breaking sacks already, bro. Like, come on.
Running and they'll try to get to the
That's sap.
warp speed for second down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Using his legs to buy some time. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make
Bro,
a
you have to
catch,
punish people
you
for
make
making
sure
throws
he
like that, bro.
doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Now improvising. Now he's going to
Give me that shit, bum.
to the right. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Couldn't find
I'll be telling y'all, man.
to return
They
it, but
motherfuckers
the
will pick Bama. They can't make
interception
reads, bro. They just want to run around with the
has the
quarterback.
27. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And the Gators are in the red zone.
Yeah, I give you that. He was probably better. They probably thought he was going to be better than what he was, but still, bro. They need to update this shit or something, because
On second down, he'll fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got out of trouble and throws.
bro, stay in
Grab
bounds,
near
bro.
the sticks. It's Daniels.
Fucking go score.
Boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? The Gators have it in scoring position on first and goal. To throw, it's Lagway. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back the pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even.
Yeah, that was a good playmaker, bro, but then he caught him went out of bounds. Like, you supposed to go up. He angling towards the fucking sideline.
Down to the 3, now it's second and goal.
We could have scored on that shit.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Florida. Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Who get ball at half? I forgot who get ball at half.
And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
I think he get ball at half.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw, it's Milrow. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
Yeah, bro. I told you, they just want to run around with the QB, bro. You stop that shit, they don't know what to do. My boy T. Glenn up in the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams.
Good tackle.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
You know, T. Glenn always getting his mind right.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get to it. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Milrow. Unloads to the
Give me that shit, dummy.
And here's the third interception of the night. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments, you talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
Bro, I'm telling you, a lot of people are only in Heisman because they play with these good
It's looking
teams,
like
bro.
they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to
If
be
you took
careful.
away tier 1 from a lot of these
Because you know
bums,
these
they'd be in
windows,
fucking
they close
All-American.
Extremely tight
Or
windows.
whatever else is
Find
under
your
that.
Big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
Yeah, Hart. Motherfuckers be thinking they're good because they play with good teams. That's it. That's why I don't give a fuck, bro. You about to get your ass exposed, bro.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the
See, Grant, I mean,
sideline.
Gators, that, you know, I be saying this shit all the time, though, bro. You act like I don't say that shit all the time, bro.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Back to throw, it's Milrow. Unloads it.
Oh, my God, bro.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
That's bad user. I ran right past that shit.
It's been
Fuck.
fascinating from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
I mean, I just never gave it. You know, I don't give a fuck who to pick, bro. I feel like I'm gonna win every game regardless. That's why I don't be tripping about it.
Pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout.
Bum.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And what a way to end the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover.
I'm telling y'all, bro. You take away the quarterback run from 98% of these Bama users, they have no idea what to do. No fucking idea what to do on offense. His only 7 came from a long run
First down to start the
and a
drive
halfback
after the
direct
break.
snap on 4th down.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between.
See, Hart, that's how I fuck
This
people up,
defense
bro.
is gonna have to get a
It's
lot
rare
of
that I run
physical
straight
pressure in
man.
the middle.
You know, on a play. I always have my adjustments and zones out depending on what my opponent doing and shit.
Just to drain the rest of the time away.
It just, everything looks the same. You know what I mean? And then even if you do run it, it's a certain way you have to run that shit and have what you got to look for.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Runs through a tackle.
Bro, if I
And a
played with
decent
Bama, I'd
gain
run the
there
fuck out of
before the
Milrow, bro.
defense makes the stop.
The motherfucker don't
And I'm a
fumble.
fan of this.
He
They
faster than
got
everybody
the
on
lead
on the
clock. We
defense.
got the lead. This offense is put
He
together
gonna
on
break
first
one
down.
tackle
I
a
like
play.
it. Balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is work. That's why they've built this lead.
I assume he don't get wear and tear because that motherfucker
You want
always
to talk
doing
about
crazy
game
shit.
tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job.
Get that motherfucker out of here, bro. Yeah, that motherfucker outrun linebackers, DNs, safeties, corners. And if he don't outrun the corner, he definitely gonna break the fucking corner tackle.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 16, would have been.
Need some better block in there.
first down for this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Going up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Oh, what a move! That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Little touch pass to the receiver. Really
Come
nice
on,
stop there
running
from
back,
the
get the
senior
block.
leader. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team. There's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
That shit, boy.
And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down.
I know. I got that weak ass animation though, bro. Like, I want you to catch the ball and run. We don't want to have to break no tackle. Why I gotta do all that slowing down and shit?
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Looking for a gap. It's locked. At the 45, on his way. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking to scramble. He'll let one go
Give me that
to
shit.
the right side. And that pass intercepted.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
They'll throw it on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
He's loose. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Back to throw, it's Lagway. He makes the connection.
Okay, I'll run him, right? Yeah.
He's got away.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gator. They'll try to add another to their lead. extra point will
I'm
tack
like, that's a
another run
safety.
to
We
this
can
lead.
outrun him, right?
Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out. It's Ford. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Notre Dame right back to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh,
It's
my
fine.
God. No way.
Oh, what a move to get room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this
Riley
guy
Leonard
how
is not
special
throwing no
he is
balls like
after he
that.
makes
Fuck
the
outta
catch.
here.
If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little time with his feet.
How is he throwing out of weight, bro?
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. How about
This guy
that?
hit the fucking
And
ball,
there,
bro.
force the incompletion. They
This
line
man
up,
hit
and
the
it
ball.
is a long way to the sticks from here. The aerial assault continues. It's complete to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down and run.
Come
The
on,
senior
Sap.
quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Plows through the defense. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He'll try it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to run for it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They've been running it, but now the pass. Gets it out quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. Back to throw, it's Leonard. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer now.
Oh, look out, there he goes! The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking for the end zone.
Fucking dot, man.
And he's
Fucking dot.
Touchdown, Florida. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Just 9 seconds to play here in the half. Let's see if they come out guns a-blazing. Oh, he's looking to throw.
Oh my God, let him throw it right, bro. You see how they be trying to save motherfuckers?
Shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those
Let him throw it
receivers
right.
need to go deep, gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would
Good
keep
tackle.
taking deep shots down
Good
the
user.
field.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points
Great
on the
user.
board before the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. The Gators will kick it away to start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening.
Damn,
Just like
he
they
broke.
do at
Okay,
the
he just
start
broke
of the
2
game.
tackles.
They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring run.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Now adjusting. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
Fuck no.
And the ball is intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an
My
answer.
boy Nick on a 24-game win streak. Hell yeah, you gotta hold it down for the chat, bro.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second.
Hold it down for the chat, big dog.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Crosses the 30. He's off to the races. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game.
Every time you beat a motherfucker, you gotta get on the mic and say, that's for Graham right there.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can
They gonna know what you're talking about.
conventionally, but
Compliments
find
from Graham.
ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
Robert trying to tell you, Vanderbilt a secret weapon, bro.
He wants to throw. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He's now over 150.
Vandy can be a motherfucker to deal with on this
game.
bitch.
The ball much like the Gators did in 07, getting it to Percy Harvin, who had 100-yard receiving games and 100-yard rushing games that year.
He was just such a weapon. When you got weapons, you learn how to use them, and you learn how to deploy them in all kinds of different ways. If I'm Florida, continue to find ways to find that guy, because whether it's zone, man, whatever, he wins.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Finds the tight end. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they
Yeah, this one should be in the books here. We should have this one wrapped up.
They'll take the touchback.
I done seen some crazy shit on here though, bro. It's too early to say that. I done seen some wild shit up on here.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points.
No, sir. Okay, now it's over.
Off again, his night vision hasn't been on par. Able to stay on his feet.
It's over now.
21-yard.
Yeah, he's out of here. No need to turn it on. He's out of here. I think we're on a 22 game right now. Yeah, we're on 22 game. I think someone told me they played Top Guinea the other day. But yeah, we trying to run it up, man. We trying to run up the street. Hey, you said most of your games been with Vanderbilt. Who the rest been with, bro? Who the other 6 games you played with? Oh yeah, Bama. Bama an issue, man. Yeah, but Vanderbilt, bro, that's the sneakiest team on here, bro. If someone don't know, they look at that tier 5 and think it's sweet. Nah, they offense, they got a lot of speed over there. Yeah, defensively it could be a struggle, bro. But if you get one stop, you should be good with that offense. Quarterback is fast as shit. 3 fast receivers. Yeah, motherfuckers know about Vanderbilt, man. They match up, they be like, nah, I don't want that problem right there. which is pussy as hell. God damn, bro, it's taking forever to find somebody. What's going on? See, yeah, that's dangerous, bro. 5 wide and that fast ass quarterback. It's like, fuck, what do we do here? The only saving grace is he can't really throw that well, you know. But that motherfucker, he got that heat. You let him get out the pocket, it's over with down there. Yeah, that QB blast, that shit glitchy, bro. That's crazy, bro. No opponents found. What the fuck? Hey, somebody in the chat might have to hop online so I can get a game, man. That shit said no opponents found. What the fuck? See, but it's hard to put somebody in the middle because, you know, you got to. I'll have to just depend on my D line, bro. I mean, I'll help out, you know what I'm saying, but late. Cause shit, you bring one of them safeties out the middle, then that's when one of them fast receivers go outside for 6. Nah, yeah, I was just fucking around, bro. I got to sit down. I just never seen. I don't know if I ever seen that shit. No opponents online. Damn, 6 hours. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. You been online for a minute. Oh, I think we got somebody. Yeah, we got somebody.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going.
Jump balls in the end zone with Vanderbilt. I don't think they got anybody like that.
Here we go with the kickoff.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh shit, yeah, you might have found a glitch on that shit then, bro. Cause they do be making their DBs act stupid when the ball in the air. Like they need to attack the ball. The motherfucker be waiting for it to come down.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere.
Good
Lucky to
D.
get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers.
Bro, I've never been able to do that shit, bro.
To negate any chance at all.
Like that shit never works for me when I try that shit.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
And my linebacker got
Breaks the
fucked up.
tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
Then they let him catch that bullshit.
Gain here. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Looking downfield, it's Milrow. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Had a lot of time.
Bro, put me on. Why would he click me to the safety, bro? I hate when it does that shit.
Touchdown, tie. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance.
Click me to the motherfucker that's guarding him.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
I'm gonna have to go check those clips out, bro.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Defense kind of
Yeah, bro. Like, why the fuck in that situation would you click me to somebody far the fuck away?
First down, the offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to
I'm gonna try not to get mad.
going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes
You know they always got to
it's
make it hard for me,
tough
bro.
to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to a +40.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Daniels. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown,
There we
Gators.
go.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On the run, it's Miller. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense going with the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's got it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds.
I think he get ball. I'm not sure.
Gets a
I can't
first set
remember.
of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away. Coming up, second down and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now they get set.
Or maybe I do. I don't know. I can't remember, bro.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody.
Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Lagway. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's past the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Seventh play of the drive coming up. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closes in.
Oh my God, get the ball off.
As he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. The big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Williams.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Handoff to the back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught quickly. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Back to throw. It's Milroe. He's moving out of the pocket now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. The Gators offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. On the move, looking deep. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for a first down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
You already know.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking.
Yeah, that fumble I had fucking killed me.
Adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. The sack on first down. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Milrow. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, tied.
Bro, that nigga cannot throw the ball like that. They bullshit. This nigga never made them pass in his fucking life.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. 4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's more
Man, that shit
isolation
bullshit,
work.
bro. That
They
fumble
had
was
an excellent
bullshit,
season,
huh?
a lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
How do you fumble this? Just straight fold in the championship game, bro. Fuck. Wasted season. Alright, y'all boys, man. Fuck, we ended on a bad note. Broke the 24 game win streak, bro. Some bullshit. In the championship game. Just being a fucking bum. And that fumble out of nowhere just fucked me over. I gotta head to work though, man. So I'll probably be on later, bro, or something like that, bro. Yeah, bro. They might as well just write bum. BUM in all red across the championship trophy, bro. Just bum. They should just write that shit instead, bro. Fuck. Yeah, y'all boys be smooth, bro. I'm about to go get this money real fast, man. I'll catch y'all later, bro. God damn, bro. Fuck.